Every war has two sides. One side fights. The other forgets there's a war at all. And that's how it loses. Yes, you are in a war right now. A war for your focus, for your mind, for your future. And the enemy is already inside. It looks harmless. It looks like pleasure, but it's not. What begins in pleasure ends in pain. Socrates. And porn is no exception. It's not just a bad habit. It's not just for fun. It is rewiring your brain, killing your motivation, weakening your will. And science has the proof. Let's talk facts. Porn doesn't just stimulate your eyes. It hijacks your dopamine system, the same part of your brain activated by drugs like cocaine and heroin. Pornography works on the brain like a drug, creating addiction by overstimulating the dopamine system. Dr. Norman Doidge, author of The Brain That Changes Itself. Every time you watch, your brain gets a massive unnatural hit of dopamine. But here's the trap: over time, your brain needs more and more to feel anything. Normal things, relationships, real goals, real love, they stop feeling good. That's called desensitization, and it's the first step toward deep addiction. The more we seek pleasures without purpose, the more we starve ourselves of meaning. Viktor Frankl. Porn doesn't just steal your time, it steals your fire. The fire to build, to grow, to chase real women with real honor, to build a body, a business, a life. Men are not prisoners of fate, but only prisoners of their own minds. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Porn traps your mind in shame, in guilt, in a loop of failure. It kills your confidence, because it trains your brain to feel pleasure without effort. It destroys your masculinity, because instead of fighting battles outside, you're losing quietly inside your bedroom. And it makes loneliness deeper, because the more you feed the illusion, the less you're able to connect with the real. You ever wonder why nothing excites you anymore? Brain scans of long-term porn users show reduced gray matter in areas responsible for motivation, focus, and emotional regulation. Studies show that erectile dysfunction in young men is now skyrocketing, and many doctors link this directly to porn use. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Warren Buffett. Why your goals feel flat? Why you can't stay focused? It's because you gave your brain the easy version of everything. Pleasure with no pursuit. Reward with no work. Women with no respect. When a man cannot choose, he ceases to be a man. Anthony Burgess. Porn addiction is a choice given away, day after day, until you forget who you were supposed to be. A 2014 study published in JAMA Psychiatry showed a direct correlation between porn use and shrinkage in the brain's reward system. Enough. You are not meant for this. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be pure from day one. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. Malcolm X. Stand for something now. Stand for your future. Stand for your dignity. And watch the world change with you. Because when you walk away from the darkness, you don't just become better, you become unstoppable. But you need to wake up, to say enough, to block the sights, to break the patterns, to replace that fake pleasure with real purpose. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Confucius. And let me tell you something. The man who beats porn can beat anything. Why? Because he has mastered the hardest war, the war within. You were not born to sit in the dark with your phone, wasting your strength on pixels. You were not born to trade your power for a quick high. You were born to build, to fight, to conquer, to love with honor, to lead. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Jim Rohn. You cannot build discipline in the day if you're being destroyed at night. So what now? You deserve clarity. You deserve peace. You deserve a mind on fire with goals, not chained by shame. You deserve real love, real strength, real joy.